Captain Sinbad is a YouTuber that I've enjoyed watching since the beginning of the year. I've seen a lot of his comedy videos and his responses to other creators. I've absolutely always wanted to respond to one of his videos, and today I have found the one that I want to respond to. Hey Familia, this is Benjamin and Broadway, and welcome to Brother Earth. Captain Sinbad released a video today titled, How to Reinvent Yourself in 2022. He explains that he's always struggled with New Year's resolutions until he created a system for it. This system led him to having his most successful year in 2021. In this video, I'm going to explore his system, and I'm going to do it for myself in hopes that I have a more successful year as well. If this is something you'd like to do, I invite you to check out his video in full, of course after you finish this one. Then you can follow along with us. Captain Sinbad's 5-step system to reinvent yourself in 2022 starts with figuring out your wins for the year, your losses, set goals for the year, mindstorm on what you can do to reach goals, and then finally, 2 journal questions to reflect on everything that you said so that you stay true to the system. So let's go ahead and start with wins. I feel 2021 has been a successful year for me overall. I really came into my own at work and I have pursued a promotion. Finally, I have received said promotion with a raise and a pretty damn good bonus. Financially, I've had the best year of my life so far. Next year is only going to get better. The song that I wrote and composed was posted onto Apple Music, Spotify, and all other streaming platforms, which has been a goal of mine since I was like 12 years old. And my brother and I created Brother Earth this year. We have developed, at the time of creating this video, 243 subscribers. That is a huge win for both of us. And speaking of, if you're watching this video and haven't subscribed yet, you definitely should. We have some big plans coming up for future videos. This will also be the 22nd video, my 25 video goal for the month of December, which is a goal that I'm absolutely going to crush. Next up, we have the losses for the year. I just did quantity over quality, especially this month, to a point where there are just a few videos that I'm not proud of. And honestly, I would rather you guys not watch those videos. Now, this isn't how I want to feel about any Brother Earth video, and I didn't put in the effort to make each of these 25 videos valuable for you to watch. Another loss of mine is I didn't take enough time for myself outside of work and outside of this channel to just enjoy myself until I was made to. My job gives me PTO to use every year, and I was about to lose a bunch if I didn't start taking days off. The nice thing is that I haven't worked a Monday or a Tuesday this month, but the issue is that I didn't take the time to think about mode a lot of the time. And finally, I didn't spend enough time with family this year, specifically my parents. Since the vaccines and then the booster came out, we went from a year of being hermits to being able to get back to seeing people. I didn't see my parents more than twice in 2020. I've been lucky to be able to see them this year a whole lot more, and I got to see my hometown more than I have. But I definitely want to go more. For goals, Captain Sinbad mentions that we should try to narrow them down as much as possible. Maybe even go down to 1 goal, but I'm gonna go with 3. He also mentioned that these goals should be set really high. Even if we don't necessarily succeed in the specific goal, we'll be a hell of a lot more close to it. With that, my 3 goals for 22 are to make $1 with Brother Earth. Now that is a high goal, and that means that we need to get 757 subscribers, and our videos would have to be watched for at least 4,000 hours. But if we can accomplish that goal, then we'll be able to move forward with this channel as a potential company. And if not, I'm sure we'll still get up there. We've gotten to almost 250 subscribers in less than a year, and hopefully we'll have tons more by the end of next year. Another goal of mine is to write, compose, and record 6 songs this year. That gives me a song to work on every 2 months, which is perfectly feasible and reasonable. Meeting this goal will allow me to express myself in the way I do best, and that's through music. And my last goal for 2022 is to continue on my physical and mental health journey by really taking the time to focus on my own needs. Many times I've taken one or the other, mental or physical, but it's time that I find the balance and create the best Uncle Ben anyone has ever seen. On to the next step, which he calls mindstorming. Basically, I changed the goal into a question and asked myself, what can I do to achieve these goals? We're getting monetized on YouTube. What I can do is work with my brother to make sure the content that we are creating is valuable to watch. We have a lot to offer and we need to show it on this channel. We need to branch out to content creators and get their ideas. Maybe do more things so we can also create interesting vlogs to show you guys what we are doing throughout the day. Whatever we need to do, we need to do it. And speaking of Captain Sinbad, we're actually considering taking his course that teaches how to gain traction on YouTube. I'll be sure to let you guys know if we do that. Getting 6 songs out next year is going to require me to buckle down and get creative, then to make sure that I'm not trying to perfect every minute detail. Eventually, I'll learn how to mix and master my own music. But until then, my songs probably won't sound perfect, at least to me. However, doing it more often will allow me the knowledge and experience to get better as I go, to get closer and closer to what could be considered perfection. And finally, what I can do for my physical and mental health journey is to continue to listen to my body and listen to my brain. Be mindful about how I feel and just move forward that way. The final step is to reflect and answer 2 journaling questions to reflect on everything I've said before this. Question number 1 is, what aha moments have you had during this exercise? What have you learned about yourself? Now, I think this exercise has shown me that I tend to settle, and I tend to be okay with something if I set a goal that is too big. For example, 25 videos was a huge goal, and I should have considered some of these videos would be pretty crappy if I didn't plan ahead, and I didn't plan ahead. On the other side of things, if I don't set a goal, I tend to put things off and tend to other goals. So what I need to do is find that happy medium between being a perfectionist with my music and being a frantic editor that needs to get content out today. Question number 2 is, what feedback would you give yourself if you were your own coach? What I would tell myself is to work a little bit every day on something that will enhance my craft. If that means learning how to market this YouTube channel for more growth, then I'll do it. If that means making a video a day for almost a month, I'm gonna do it. If that means taking a mental health break to play a video game in my pajamas all day, I'm just gonna do it. That way, I will be able to put out the best version of me to provide you, the audience, more value. And of course, if I'm putting 30 to 60 minutes every day for a year into building this channel and my other goals, they're bound to gather more results. And that's what I'm gonna have to do. That's what's gonna have to be the plan. So that is my response to Captain Sinbad's video, How to Reinvent Yourself in 2022. I feel this was an awesome exercise to perform, and I'm glad that he put it out there. If you're interested, I really recommend trying this reflection for yourself. It definitely put me into a mindset of growth to get more successful than this year was. I really recommend you subscribe to Captain Sinbad. He is great. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helps with your plans for the new year. And if it did, please hit the thumbs up on the video. Please comment with any or all of your entries for this so I can see what your plans are. And if this is your first time watching, we hope you consider joining the Familia. Hit that subscribe button. You could also turn on notifications so you're one of the first to know when a new video comes out. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Hey, Brother Earth.